Welcome. I'm Claire Shaeffer. Fashioning San Francisco, A Century of Style, is a visual celebration of the evolution of style and fashion from 1906 to today in the city of San Francisco, California. This exhibition is the history of a city told through the eyes of the stylish people who helped to shape it. The fashion collection at the Fine Arts Museum of San Francisco began in the late 19th century. This is somewhat unusual because many museums, such as the Victoria and Albert Museum in London and the Metropolitan Museum in New York, didn't begin collecting fashion until the mid 20th century. Like the city of San Francisco, the collection is very diverse and very exciting. This is the first major presentation from the Fine Arts Museum's collection in over 35 years. The exhibition begins shortly after the 1906 earthquake, when San Francisco was regaining its position and redefining itself in culture, cuisine, and couture. The exhibition features 100 haute couture and high fashion designs. I really like this exhibition. The garments are easy to see, most are at eye level, and they are not behind glass. I'm really excited, so let's get started. Grand balls have always been used to raise funds and create awareness for various charitable endeavors. French haute couture dominated in the mid 20th century. As fashion taste shifted, new designs such as mini skirts and more avant garde styles emerged. This interesting vignette features traditional ball gowns by Patou, Dior, and Yves Saint Laurent on the lower level, and more avant garde designs by Rodart, Richard Tam, and Madame Grey on the upper level. The designs in the exhibition reflect San Francisco's long-standing tradition of self-expression through fashion. This collection of little black dresses is anything but boring. The little black dress is indispensable for day and evening wear. According to Christian Dior, you can wear black at any time, at any age, and for almost any occasion. The exhibition showcases Asian-inspired designs by Kasich Wang, Junya Watanabe for Comme des Garçons, and Kai Ninomiya. This gallery of suits features a diverse collection of power suits worn by the women who helped to shape the city. These suits are indicative of San Francisco, nonconformist with splashier details, colors, and fabrics. These traditional ball gowns from the mid 20th century are by three favorite couture houses, Yves Saint Laurent, Christian Dior, and Balmain. Taste changed toward the end of the 20th century, and art to wear was often favored. These designs were created by Vivian Tam and Yohji Yamamoto. On the left end, the two designs in the center are by Junya Watanabe for Comme des Garçons, and the red and gold miniskirt is by Alexander McQueen. These avant-garde dresses are by Honora Tutvu, Vivienne Westwood, and Ralph Rucci. Now that we've had a walk through the galleries, I would like to show you some of my favorite designs. Designs like this Caloswear gown were imported by San Francisco merchants for their customers. This dress from 1908 is fabricated in silk panne velvet, silk tulle with silk applique, silk cording, and needle lace. The back of this gown is as stunning as the front. The detail on the right shows how cording and lace were used to embellish the dress. This evening gown is by the English designer Blancourt, circa 1905. The bodice is silk satin with an overlay of silk net with handmade silk lace, sequins, and beads. The skirt is silk satin with an overlay of silk net with handmade silk lace, sequins, and also glass beads. The ribbon is silk velvet. These photos allow you to see the exquisite details of the embellishments. This handsome Caloswears dress is from 1912. It is silk satin with silk georgette and silk lace. The gold design is a metal wrapped supplementary weft. From 1923, this dress is by the American designer Peggy Hoyt. The overblouse and jacket are silk georgette with glass rhinestones and beads. The dress is silk satin with machine lace and couched embroidery. Here you can see the stunning details on the jacket, overblouse, and dress. Notice the decorative tucks on the sleeve. They shorten the sleeve at the front while allowing room for the elbow to bend. From 1915, this Caloswears evening dress is silk with metal lame, silk net, and wire. This dress was designed by Lady Duff Gordon under the Lucille label in 1921. It is silk satin with plain weave silk. An original sketch of the dress is included in the exhibition catalog. Notice the similarity of the trims. The Caloswears dress is from 1915 and the Lucille design is 1921. Designed by Louise Boulanger in 1926, this dress is silk chiffon, silk machine lace, and glass rhinestones and beads. The sister dresses, Dior's Venus and Junon, were purchased by Imagnon in 1949 and modeled by live models in the San Francisco store. The dresses were not intended for sale. The purpose was simply to share their magnificence with women on the American West Coast. They were given to the museum in 1949. Designed by Christian Dior for fall-winter 1949-1950, this is a Junon evening gown. The fabric is silk bobinette with glass beads and plastic pearls, plastic sequins, metal sequins, and glass rhinestones in copper alloy settings. The curved skirt flounces are designed to evoke the features of the peacock, the goddess's favorite bird. Also designed by Christian Dior for the Haute Couture collection in the fall of 1949, this is the Venus evening gown. The fabric is bobinette with glass beads and plastic pearls, metal sequins, feather-shaped paillettes, and glass rhinestones in copper alloy settings. This dress was inspired by Venus rising out of the sea. The dress was included in the Christian Dior exhibition in Paris. This ensemble features a John Galliano for Dior jacket from fall-winter, the Haute Couture collection of 1996. The polyester skirt is by Ray Kawakubo for Comme des Garçons in 2006. This evening ensemble was designed by the Chinese-American Kathik Wong in 1985. The ensemble is fabricated in silk georgette and lame. From fall-winter 1976-77, this Yves Saint Laurent is silk chiffon with synthetic. The fabric has metal strip supplementary weft patterning. The braid is a metal wrapped silk thread with synthetic and wrapped metal thread ties and tassels. The waistband is silk velvet and silk satin. This James Galanos coat is from 1985. The fabric is silk, sequins, and beads. In the detail on the right, you can see the intricate beading. The coat on the left is by Onora Tudvu in 2003. It is denim, cotton, silk, sequins, and beads. The blouse and skirt on the right are from the mid-40s. They are by Frederick Gibson By, a designer for Gump's department store. The fabrics are silk and a complex weave. Gump's was an institution in San Francisco, and it was known for its oriental designs and beautiful imports. Designed by Ralph Rucci in 2007, this ensemble features a cape and gown. The fabric is digital printed silk guisarme and tulle. Here you can see the back of this handsome cape. This Vivienne Westwood Falcon gown is from 2013. The fabric is a plain weave silk with plastic buttons. Designed by Gabrielle Chanel in 1939, this evening ensemble features a dress, belt, capelet, and slip. The silk net is embellished with silk machine embroidery. This ready-to-wear design is by Yoji Yamamoto from Spring-Summer 1995. The dress is silk file, and the shibori design is plain weave silk, which has been resist dyed and heat pressed. This ensemble was designed by Junior Watanabe for Comme des Garçons in 2015. The fabric is polyester jersey. From 2010, this stunning Alexander McQueen evening dress is fabricated in silk satin, silk net, coiled wire, silk thread embroidery, painted metal sequins, metal beads, and glass beads. This evening gown from Vivienne Westwood 2007 is fabricated in a twill weave silk. I really like the interesting asymmetrical drape on the skirt. The jacket is silk satin with silk embroidery, metal embroidery, plastic disc, plastic sequins, glass beads, and semi-precious stones. Here you can see the details of the embroidery on the jacket. Designed by the American designer Christopher John Rogers in 2021, this evening gown is silk moire. This evening gown was designed by Yves Saint Laurent for Dior. It is entitled Soirée de Paris, or Evening in Paris, from the Fall-Winter Haute Couture collection, 1955. The dress is silk velvet and silk satin. This leather jacket was designed by Jean Paul Gaultier in 1998. The leather jacket has peacock feathers, dyed bird of paradise feathers, and dyed other feathers. The jacket has a plain weave silk lining. From 1987, this evening gown is designed by Valentino Garavani. The fabric is printed silk taffeta, silk, and lurex velvet. This Oscar de la Renta ready-to-wear design is from 2003. The fabric is cotton voile with a chain stitch cotton embroidery. This iconic pleated gown was designed by the Irish designer Sybil Connolly in 1983. Connolly was known for using Irish fabrics. The fabric here is pleated Irish linen. From 1966, this Richard Tam dress is synthetic net with synthetic embroidery. Designed by Kate Malloy and Laura Malloy, this Rodart design is from 2011. A synthetic warp thread is paired with a metal polyester weft for a twill weave. The museum's collection of shoes reflects the diversity of San Franciscans and their wardrobes. Some are traditional, while others are modern. A few are whimsical, while others are very practical. From 1982, the English designers Thea Cadabra and James Rook created the palm tree shoes. Shoes can be fashion pieces in themselves. These shoes were designed by Cyrus Derbalian in 1955. Selecting the right shoes can make a unique contribution to the design. These piece leather boots are from 1972. Don't you wish they were in your closet? Before leaving the exhibition, visitors can try on a few of the fashions and create selfies using the Snapchat augmented reality mirrors. This could be you trying on a fashion in the Snapchat. I highly recommend the exhibition catalog. You will enjoy the sections on the history of the fashions and the history of San Francisco, as well as the old photographs. More importantly, you will be thrilled with the photographs of the individual designs and the design checklists which describe each of the designs. The book also includes an interesting chapter on the conservation of weighted silk dresses. This is the best exhibition catalog I've seen in many years. I highly recommend that you buy a book before you go, and if you can't go, the book will allow you to enjoy the exhibition at home. I'm Claire Shaeffer. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you have enjoyed this brief look at fashioning San Francisco. If you enjoy fashion and sewing, please join my channel. I look forward to seeing you again.